Okay, well, definitely come check your channel out.
We appreciate it.
I'll have to get some parts from the company.
Jumbo wrestling.
Oh, that's cool.
Toy corner.
A lot of wrestlers.
All right today?
Hey, how are you?
Julia, there's a lot of wrestlers here today.
Yeah, we saw a few.
Open my chance.
Yes.
Us.
Hey, how are you doing?
All the time.
Thanks, we appreciate
Actually, it's her collection is why I started getting the Mezco.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad I could inspire.
I got the full set, and then I started buying some slabs. Like, I was like, she's got a killer collection. I'm like, so, I'm just stacking these
We're
things.
glad we inspired you.
Yeah.
Y'all have a store, or is it just
No, that's us. That's the house.
That is
See the Smurf tray?
Yeah, I saw that. I have that exact
And then
Smurf
the
tray.
Coleco couch potato there. Which are surprisingly inexpensive.
Oh, that's the lino.
Yeah, already.
Yeah. Mine's coming from Big Bad Toaster.
No, that's just a label of love at this food store.
Yeah, well, I
We
saw
get
you
that
guys
sometimes.
at Toylanta too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the Sword of Omens when I was down there. I found a Bengali too. I've got him, I just don't have it out right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Funcast were awesome. It was one of the best shows in that time.
yeah, I loved Silverhawks too. I can't believe they only did like
that's what I have.
comics, I think, in like 2 seasons.
Well, you know, when the toys stop selling, the show's coming. When that's it, they shut down. And then when they try to bring it back, it's screwed up.
Yeah, I wasn't. The new Thundercats. I don't want to hate on them too much. The roar, I feel like.
It was horrible, I know.
Good to meet you too.
Omac.
Got some jewelry and some.
Qualified grade. Something happened to
Go
it.
in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got a lot of the Batman.
Oh, yeah,
the
he
animated
does have some
series.
Batman animated figures.
I need that Bane.
Somebody in the comment
Oh,
section
come on.
said they hope you find some too.
Excuse me.
Gentle Giants up there.
Oh, he got all of the Star Wars you didn't get.
Handful. Well, this is too many. I just couldn't do it.
It takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's a lot. But then now I'm like, I'm here for comic
Comics.
books.
Well,
And now
it's
they
okay.
got stuff, toys that I actually want. And that's how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out.
Yeah. Because it's still like 2 grails in comic books that I hope I find. A lot of Marvel Legends. Look at that. The Looney Tunes.
I remember those.
Oh, the doors. That one looks good. Okay.
It's a big case.
Yeah. Now that looks like a full-size record.
It ain't though. It's a picture.
Yeah, but you can
cardboard.
make a record that size.
They could.
That would be cool.
Let's go this way, I'll find it. Up to the right.
Oh, sorry.
Hi. I was like, that's my shorts. Hi. And there's my, you should hide your wives and hide the husbands.
Make a nice video.
I know.
I know I just rounded the corner, so you might get a close up of all.
I know. Well, for the first time, for the last. How are y'all?
We doing good.
I apologize before I say thank you. I'm not sure. Let's go and get it.
Hey.
See the books?
Huh? I saw those. I saw the record.
I might come back to $5 right?
Yeah, $5.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
How many autographs did you get?
I got this Larry Thomas.
How many times? I've already gone over this.
I met him 2 or 3 times so far. Very nice man.
Yeah, I got some signed. Like about a few more jokes.
So I got 21. Richard
I got
signed
21.
me. I got this one right here. He personalized, he signed for free.
Just a little bit, right?
Okay. So I don't know that I'm going to say when he goes to discuss.
Whoever designed that one, they were
Hey, how are you?
Fantastic. See anything y'all like, let us know.
Okay.
We're going to try to sell this stuff. Let us know.
All right. Huh? Oh.
I don't have the right tray bait for this first one, so we'll go 9, 11, 49.
I love what we had. I love
about the stones, okay, and about gems, okay. First and foremost, I'm a Christian, so I don't think that optics can actually heal you, but I do believe that they have certain minerals that can be absorbed through your skin, so it could be beneficial to you. You know, and that's what I do. That sounds good.
We pre-ordered the new AEW game coming out for Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? So it's not too much. Hey.
High grade, balance up a little bit. Really would encourage my children that turn it over to the school. Low print runs.
It's 150.
Oh wow, we were here a long time.
What happened?
Looking through these books.
Yeah, what's his time?
Yeah.
He's trying to find everything halfway decent.
Yeah.
It's very soiled though. Needs some love.
Yeah.
Sonic.
Decent show. So see you got some nice bucks,
Yeah. That's about all they had done.
They ain't did nothing from the cosplayers.
Well, a lot of them. I like to get into it, but I talk to a lot of people. everybody, welcome back. Back from the show. Just gonna run through our score, if you will.
Yeah.
Sorry we didn't get as much footage as we normally do. It was very crowded though, so it was difficult.
I got distracted.
Well,
That's the
there was a lot of people, and
I got very distracted.
trying to get around everybody, and
yeah.
it
But
is
we
what
got
it
a
is.
lot of good stuff.
Yeah, we did do well.
Yeah, but first
And-
your impression, because we never been to that show before.
No, it was all right.
Yeah.
It was a good show, and so thanks for the tip.
I think his name was Eric.
Yeah, because he
We did meet
we
him.
ran into him at the show as
Yeah.
well as a few other people.
Yeah,
But,
so hi everyone.
he's-
We met at the show.
yeah, and he was the one that recommended it. And
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, you made it," and I was like, "Yeah." And it was more expensive than last year apparently, because I guess last year it was 10 and now it's 20.
Yeah.
But
But
you know,
it was a good mix of comic books and toys. Because usually, if it's a comic book convention, you have like 90% comic books and like 10% toys.
and then half of that is pops.
Yeah.
But,
But this one, it was a good mixture of comic book toys and a lot of people with their arts and crafts. You know, you had people with knitting and crochet and people that made beads and stickers and magnets. A lot of wrestlers were there.
Yeah.
So it was a
We
good
couldn't really
show.
film that too much though.
No.
you know.
Plus, I only recognized one.
Really?
They said Virgil was going to be there. He was on the card, and I was actually looking for him.
Are you
but
sure
I didn't
that
see-
wasn't bad news
bad news? What?
on the card?
No, it's
It
Virgil.
was Virgil. Okay.
Yeah, and on the website,
I don't
Virgil
remember.
was on there, and they had all of their names down, but
Right.
I didn't see him.
Okay.
so. But anyway,
But yeah, anyway, we got this, and this is
This is
Strange
mine.
Tales number what? 206. And
the
this
second appearance of Dead Man.
this actually came from Dr. No.
Yeah, Dr. No is a comic book shop in Marietta.
Yeah.
And we went there afterward because we had to pass it. And that's one of the comic book shops that I told you. There's two that I
Measles
like,
not gonna
but they're
work.
so far away. That's one of the ones that I really
Yeah.
like, but it's so far.
Yeah.
But because we had to pass it, we stopped in, looked around, and bought a couple books.
And
from
that's
them.
right by Second Chance Toys.
Yeah,
also.
it's in the same plaza. That's my book.
This is her book.
Mm-hmm.
It's Strange Adventures number 212 with the Dead Man.
I just like the Dead Man, so I
She
get
likes
books
Dead Man.
with Dead Man on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Ignore those prices.
Yeah.
'Cause we don't pay those prices. The Witching Hour number 47.
Yeah, The Witching Hour. I like that book. Obscure book. Nice cover. I buy books mainly for the cover. Be honest.
But then she doesn't read this book, but she'll get the omnibus and read it.
Yeah, I'll read the omnibus.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it pressed, clean and pressed and graded. They're not going to, they're nothing. I'm not going to make a ton of money. I don't care about that. I just want to, in the case, I can put it on the wall.
And this is a very high grade copy of DC's The Shadow number 1.
Yeah.
And that comes from Quasar. Quasar, courtesy of Quasar. And this is one that could probably be bumped a little more.
Once it's
stand
been
up.
cleaned and pressed.
Yeah. Who are you going to get to do that for you?
I know a guy.
Oh, do you? That guy is me, by the way. I'm the one that does the cleaning and pressing, and I do contract from time to time, but I don't think I'm going to get paid.
Yeah.
Man Thing.
You'll get paid, all right.
Man Thing number 1. Also a pretty high grade copy.
Yeah.
I have one of these in a 9/8. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good candidate.
Well, we'll see
for
what that
a
comes
cleaning
back as,
also.
and then
Yeah.
we'll probably have to do some swapping.
And they, I don't know about that. And these are all hers.
Yeah, these are mine.
Oh man. Defenders of the Earth number 1.
I know y'all looking and laughing. I mean, these aren't.
She watched the show.
I watched the show and I like it.
Hey, I got a couple of weird ones too, so.
I don't care for Spider-Man. I'm not buying no Spider-Man, no Superman book, Fantastic Four, and all of that stuff you normally see. I'm not into. I don't even like Spider-Man.
God, they even got Zuffy on the cover.
Oh man, they got Zuffy. Oh God, that thing. I think I like Zuffy better than Kashin. Oh, Kashin got on my nerves.
Yeah, Kashin make you sick to your stomach. Giant size number 4 with the Man-Thing.
Nice cover. That's all. No keys. Don't care about keys.
Barbecue in somebody's hand because you know he who knows fear burns at the touch of the Man-Thing.
Yeah. So.
What else do you have? Now this is a good one.
Yeah.
This is a good one. And that is the Witching Hour number 1.
Yeah. I try to get the number 1 in the books plus another 1 or 2 that has a nice cover. That's what I do, you know.
Yeah. And it's rough, but even rough, this is a pretty desirable book, believe it or not.
Yeah, I desired it.
Yeah. But it needs some love.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah. Challenges of the Unknown 64.
Nice cover.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. Nice cover.
Okay. Challengers of the Unknown number 84, and that looks like
Swamp Thing and Dead Man.
That's not Swamp. Yeah, it is Swamp Thing.
I know, because it was in
Man-Thing for some reason.
Because I'm reading a Swamp Thing omnibus, and that story was in there. It was like a 6 to 8 part story, and it was from Challengers of the Unknown, and Swamp Thing ran into them, and Dead Man too. So I got a book with that cover.
And this is a underrated Charlton, depending upon your pronunciation, comics. And that's the Phantom, and that's way up there, number 73. Charlton had some great covers.
Yeah.
And they're defunct, and a lot of their titles ended up with DC, like Blue Beetle and The Question and characters like that were bought out by DC. But Charlton comics are really underrated, I think.
It was another one that was there of the Phantom that had a way better cover, but it was rough. It was real. You couldn't do nothing.
This is actually pretty clean.
But it can still stand some work.
Oh, can it?
Yep. I really wanted this book right here.
Yeah, you are nuts.
And you know, it's all about collecting. It's all about what you like, not what's popular.
They're reading the book, and on that cover, they're also reading the book, and so on.
Yeah.
And you got Roger Moore here, and Barnabas Collins, and
I don't know who the rest of those people are.
The Mod Squad up there on the top, I believe.
Isn't that Bionic Woman?
No, I think those two are from the Mod Squad. I'm not sure about. He might be from the Mod Squad, but I'm not sure.
But collecting is about what you like, not what's popular. And normally when you watch comic book channels and they're doing comic book unboxing, it's basically the same book. It's a brand new book of something.
Yeah.
Or if it's some old books, it's Spider-Man, it's Batman, it's something.
Most of them are people speculating about, this is the next hot book, and it's like, I don't care what the next hot book is.
Yeah, but I like horror comics or comics from stuff that I've seen or read before.
Yeah.
And comics that have a really nice cover. I don't care if it's a key or not. It's just what you like, and that's what collecting is. You don't have to follow the crowd. No, go ahead. I'm not gonna go into
You're fine. You're fine. We're still in her pile.
Oh.
This was a sleeper.
Oh man, I about screamed when I got that book.
And ignore the price if you can see it, because I don't even think she paid half that for this book.
That man about gave me them books.
Yeah,
because I bought a lot from him, from one guy, and
But this is, and that is, of course, Phantom Stranger 14, and that is prototype Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
So it is a key. It's a big key for a lot of people, because a lot of people collect prototype characters, and it is really clean. And even at the price that was on there, that would be a steal.
Because I was looking it up on eBay, and he had 2 copies, and that one was the better of the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was real happy because I went for that book. Now we're on David's books.
Yeah, this is mine. And I got this because I like the toy line, and because this is like a majorly clean copy, and that is the Saga of Cry Star. And this is the cleanest copy I've ever found of this book. And I was like, wow, that is nice. Most of them, they're pretty rough because this is actually a really thick book. This is an oversized edition. So usually they're pretty rough or they're split on the ends. And this one is really clean. And then this one, I know you're going to recognize this. Hard to find a really clean copy of this too. ISIS #1, based on the television series from CBS. But yeah, really hard to find clean copies of these. That's a really nice one. And then here, I just really like this, and why not? That is Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew, #1, and they're rescuing Superman.
Superman needs rescuing.
Yeah, he needs rescue. Well, he's chained up with kryptonite chains there. You see that? How easy that is.
We saw the one last night where Superman had
Friends.
on the kryptonite leg chains, and he got 2 super friends, and they didn't do nothing to take them chains off his legs.
All they did was drag him around.
And it's like, break the chain.
And then, who was it that put that on him?
I think it was
it Grodd?
I think so.
And he threw it. It was a ball and chain with a shackle clamp, and he threw it, and it somehow clamped onto his ankle, and then they couldn't get it off.
And both of them could fly.
Yeah.
And they dragging Superman around.
Yeah, Black
like,
Lightning.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Black Lightning. It was
not Black Lightning.
It was Black something, but it wasn't Black Lightning. Hawkman.
Hawkman and oh God, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, but they could both fly.
They both could fly.
And they dragging Superman around. It's like, fly off with him.
No, we can't do that. That show's ridiculous. You know that.
Yeah.
This was also a really clean copy. I like this. And that, of course, is Star Wars Droids #1. Star Wars Droids #1. Based on the cartoon series.
Oh, okay.
Saturday morning cartoon. And I was like, wow, that is really nice and clean. And I would have to do very, very little to this book to bump it. I think there's just like a crumple right there. I don't think it even color breaks. So that was nice. That's cool. Very nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get into the
meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. Because, oh man, you approach people at the end of the day, and you'd be surprised what kind of deals you can come up with.
They want to hand you the book. That one guy would not let him leave.
And I'm going to tell you about that here in a second. Brother Voodoo, not Brother Voodoo, I'm sorry, Strange Tales #170, but that is the second appearance of Brother Voodoo. Really cool, obscure Marvel character. And I was just like, yeah, that would be great to be able to get that. And that is a 7.5 graded CBCS. But looking at it, and this is why I got it, because to me it's a rescue book. And I'm looking at it, and I was like, wow, I can see creases on the back. I can see a crease here, a wrinkle there. I can see like thumbnail indentations on the cover from where, somebody was flipping through and reading it, and it's got soiling, and all that can be cleaned up. This is a better book than a 7.5. I can certainly work with this, and the price that she negotiated with me, I was just like, wow, that is fantastic. That is a fantastic freaking price. It is. I couldn't pass it up. I was like, yeah, I want to open this up and work on it. This one is the one where the guy wouldn't let me go. It was first appearance of Carnage. You see the Amazing Spider-Man, 361? 361.
Mm-hmm.
First full Carnage appearance in an 8.0. And it's like, an 8.0 is not that great. It's still an expensive book even in an 8.0. But it's got damage, again, that can be fixed. I can see, again, flipping indentations on the cover here. I don't know if you can, you probably can't on the camera. That you can see. There's a there's a line straight down through here, and then there's a crease there. That crease you should probably really be able to pick up on. See that? Look at that. I'm like, that is repairable. That is repairable. And I'm looking at it, and I put it back, and he was like, what do I got to do to get you to take that one home? I was like, I don't know. You know, I was thinking about it, but if I get it, I'm just going to break it open because it's pretty rough, actually. Because even at an 8, you know, that crease is pretty prominent, especially right there. And every time I put it down, he took another $10 off of it until we got somewhere where I was like, oh God, you know,
that dude practically begged you to take that.
I know. He got down to the price of like a 4.0 practically, and I'm like, oh God, I can't pass it up. Yeah, I'll take it home and break that and press it and clean it. Yeah, this one too, and this is of course Secret Wars number 8, first or the origin rather of the black suit, the origin of Venom, if you will, and that's a 9/2 newsstand, and the newsstand on this one is a rare one. And same thing, looking at it, I can see thumbnail indentations on it, especially on the cover. I can see some divots on the cover. I can see some non-color breaking spine ticks that can be pressed out, and some soiling on the back that can be cleaned. I'm pretty sure I can get that up from a 9/2, and for what they wanted for it, I wonder if it wasn't even priced incorrectly, especially since the newsstand typically goes for a bit more of a price. I was like, that can't be the right price. And then they still offered me something. Well, if you want that, we can do something for it. Well, what do you want to do? And wow. But that's what that's what it's about. You know, look for those deals.
Mm-hmm.
Look for those deals, and yeah, I got 3 rescue books, and I like that. You know, I actually like doing the cleaning and pressing because it's a challenge. I like to see how much I can pull out of it. You know. But overall, we had a good time.
Yeah, we got some good stuff.
Yeah,
and,
we got some good stuff.
I've got almost everything on my list.
Yeah, she had a list.
Yep, I got everything on it
And
except for
what didn't you get?
Dark Shadows. And those are like dollar bin books, but nobody had any.
Nobody had them.
So you can find a lot on eBay for
really
like
good
$2-3.
Right there.
Yeah. For me, all of them are a good find.
I'm just talking about, you know, value wise. This was this was her hat trick right here. That's not too bad either because that is really freaking clean.
And I'll find number 1 and see if if it's anything. But it was another book, Phantom Screen. The Phantom that had a nicer cover, but that person's volume was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I like the obscure horror books with really nice, interesting colors.
Yeah.
Oh, not colors, but artwork.
Artwork.
That's what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
But
nice and classic. So yeah, we had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And what's next? What's the next show? Joe Fest?
Oh yeah, we forgot about the Joe Fest until we were there and we saw one of the vendors that we normally talk to and chit chat with, and he said the Joe Fest, and we were like, what? And then when we went to the comic book shop, they had flyers up. Yeah. I was like, oh man, did we write that on the calendar?
Yeah, I don't remember if we wrote it down, but no,
I don't remember seeing it, but we got flyers. So the Joe Fest is in September. I can't remember the exact day right now. Mm-hmm. But that's the next one. And then October, I don't know what's up in October, but the next thing we'll be going to is in September, and that's the Joe Fest in Marietta.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's our haul.
Yeah.
And we had a good time.
Yeah, we had a very good time.
Thanks again to the people that we met there.
Yeah, hello to everyone that we saw and stopped us and waved and we chit-chatted with. It was great to meet you. Thank you for watching the channel.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. And if that's it, then what more can we say? But thanks for watching, and we will see you again